Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? I apologize for being late on this one. I'm trying to see the comments. Hey, Austin, what's happening, man? Yes, I was late. I was playing actually the first acoustic live gig that I've played since everything went all craziness. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was playing at a place called the Joker's Crown in Ingersoll, um, and thank you very much to them for having me. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was good to be back out. I have to be honest. I don't know if I'm actually like crazy loud right now. Mike, I can see that Mike's on. Hold on. Bam.
Yo,
Hey there, buddy.
I
Um,
goes.
Maybe you can give me a little help because I couldn't. I was trying to get everything hooked up really quickly. I don't know if I'm really loud or not.
I think it sounds good so far.
Okay, cool. Is my
I've
guitar
just,
really loud?
I think it's good. We'll know after a song.
Oh, okay, well that makes good sense. How are you doing tonight, Mike?
I'm doing good. How you
Mm-hmm.
doing, Dane?
I gotta be honest. I'm like crazy. I'm panting and slightly. I feel flustered.
Flustered.
I was trying to. I didn't want to make Sundays at 6 that late, so I was trying to get back as quickly as I could. I played a gig today, and it was pretty funny because like we had plexiglass in front of us and stuff, and they didn't get like the clear straight plexiglass, so it was the stuff that was kind of like wavy.
So it's kind of funhouse style.
Well, yeah, the whole time, anytime I did try and look through it, I felt somewhat inebriated and was not. So it was an interesting situation, but fun nonetheless.
Fun is good.
Hmm. Well, and
Is
we
it?
played a really funny. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll even do that for the live stream. Um, we did a really good version of Sweet Caroline. Um, that if you can imagine when it comes to like the hands touching hands, reaching out, touching me, we changed it around a little. Maybe I'll do that another day.
I think it's pretty relevant if you wanna
Well,
throw that
yeah.
in. Think it could be good.
Well, I'll give you a little. I'll give you a little taste of it. Just a twitchy taste. Okay, so where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's going strong. Wasn't the spring, but spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, washing hands, reaching out, not touching me. I'm not touching you, no, 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 sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Good times never seem so good, so good, so good, so good. I'm inclined. Yeah, you get the point. Um,
I like it. I think it's good. I think it's
it
got
was
it's
it
got
was the
potential.
hands washing hands, not touching me.
Let's say hands washing hands and not touching the face, and
Yeah.
gloved hands at the grocery store. Yeah, it's all there. Everything that you need, it's there. It's part show. It's part public service announcement.
Well, and I have to say that like one of the coolest parts of it was the fact that so many people were wearing masks. You couldn't tell whether they were really enjoying your song or whether they were just kind of indifferent. Until you finish, and then if they clap, then they clap. If they don't, then you know
It's just sitting there.
you spray spittle on their
It's
on
that's
their
got to be
mask.
weird. It's got to be weird.
It was different. I was wondering what it was going to be like first show first show back that way. Now that being said, again, like everyone was wearing masks, and there was giant plexiglass things up in front. So realistically, the only time that you got anywhere kind of near somebody was walking to the bathroom or something. So it was what it oops it was what it was, but it was fun. It was definitely fun. It was good to I have to say, like, I love doing these live streams for the fact that I can go back after and read people's comments and stuff, but being able to see somebody up close and personal definitely makes a difference.
So interesting times, to say
Yeah.
the least.
That it is. That it is. So I was gonna play. Somebody asked. Somebody was asking for bottom of the bottle. And I has to gives the peoples what they wants. So yeah, with no further ado, this is bottom of the bottle. And I will say, somebody called for it when I was playing today, and I felt ridiculous because I didn't play it only because I was playing with another guitar player, and typically we do, a lot of cover tunes. And so when someone called for that tune, I was like, so I apologize for not doing that earlier. But yes, I will play it now. I tried to do this straight. I tried to do this over. Too little, all too late. Each day is one step closer. It seems that everything is pulling me at the seams. Cause every time I fall apart, hit the bottom of the bottle. Even though I tried so hard, I keep reaching for the bottom. Tell me that I won't survive. Yes, I fight. No, you're right. Every time I fall apart, hit the bottom of the bottle. Bottom of the bottle. I tried to pull you in, you tried to drag me under. Who knows how long it's been? Why should we even bother? Seems that everything is pulling me at the seams. Just don't get too close to me. Cause every time I fall apart, the bottom of the bottle. Even though I tried so hard, I keep reaching for the bottom. Tell me that I won't survive unless I fight. No, you're right. Every time I fall apart, at the bottom, keep trying to break free. These chains are heavy, chains are heavy, chains are heavy. Keep trying to break free. These chains are heavy, yeah. Every time I fall apart, at the bottom of the bottle. Even though I tried so hard, keep reaching for the bottom. Tell me that I won't survive. Yes, I fight. No, you're right. Every time I fall apart, the bottom of the bottle. Oh, at the bottom of the bottle. So after one song, Mike, what do you think? Is it too loud? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet?
I think it sounds good.
I got thumbs up from Mike. Boom.
So I
No,
wanted
that
to
was
do
really
that.
that was apropos.
Wait, there's one more I want to try.
What's one?
Because the way I slide in and out.
Okay, that was good.
Yeah, these are the things we've been messing around with StreamYard. It's like there's lots of little stupid things that I like. I think this is funny to me. No, sounds
Yeah.
great, Dane.
I think honestly, my favorite is going to be at some point when someone does the walk across, like, or the elevator or something like that. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
no, I can't even do it. I can't get down. I can't get down at all. But
There we go. Now I'm just
oh, look at you now.
like it's your talk show. I'm just just the person that's there just to kind of back you up a little bit.
And the cool thing is, I can point at you. Hey, hey, listen. Oh my goodness. Here, let me just pass this to you. We need to find some way to make
Why'd
like
you-
a little stick
Why'd you
person
pass
body.
me scissors? What's this all about? Sorry.
That's good.
That's all I got right here.
I like it. I think that's genius material right there, sir.
Oh, we should have kept this on the B reel.
Pardon?
Should have kept this on the B reel.
Oh, I
Footage.
don't know about
Yeah.
that. I feel like B is always real.
That's true.
I got to be honest. I'm just being silly. I feel like that's the title of like a folk album. I got to be honest. I'm just being silly. So yeah, I my necklace is making too much noise.
I didn't say anything about it,
I didn't say that you did.
but see, I ruin people.
Well, that didn't it wasn't a ruining. It wasn't a ruining. It was just the fact that
I
it's a
make
dangly
people
necklace.
think differently about stuff.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
Sorry,
enough.
just to hop in for 1 second. So Dane was wearing 2 of his necklaces, one of the live streams, and like it was jumping out at me so much. Years ago, I worked. Oh, there's B.
Oh, hi.
Years
Hey,
ago,
guys.
years ago, I worked on a record, and I was doing some vocal editing after, and all I could hear was this super high end, like crinkly noise. And I was like, what is that? Like, for anyone that does audio, it's like it's above 10K, so it's like it's super high frequency. And I'm like, what is that? And we're tracking vocals the next day, and I could see she was playing with her necklace. And I was like, you have to stop that, because like it's in everything. And she didn't realize it. She ended up just taking the necklace off, sort of thing. But it's just things like that when you're in headphones, they can drive you nuts. But
Well, and I always say when I'm going to do any kind of vocals or acoustics, acoustic guitars is another thing. But like I got to take all my janglies off. And for this, I didn't even take my chain wallet off. Normally I do because it's
gonna jingle.
it's a jangler.
You
But
got to work it into the song.
well, and that if we were doing like a Christmas song or something like that, I could work that in. Every time I fall apart, I hit the bottom of
The eggnog.
the eggnog. It's
I don't know. That's all I got.
It is true.
That's all I got. That's why no one hires me for these things. I just
Or I twist the
Throw
bottom
bad
of the
ideas.
dreidel.
I just came here to say that I'm coronavirus negative.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
test.
congrats, Brendan.
No
Yeah, you
coronavirus.
We're happy to hear.
Yeah. And
You are
That-
our
That's all I've.
positive negative. and then he's got
That's all. That's all he's got.
That's all there is. That's it.
that was good. I'm in for a minute.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Just came in. Want to talk about himself.
I'm
That's
still
it.
here. But yeah, no coronavirus. None.
That's good. That's a negative test.
That is
Canada,
yeah,
for
like that's a
Ontario.
positive negative.
So we can look that up.
I feel like that's got to be a thing, a positive negative.
Oh, don't even get started on that because somebody was like, "I've tested positively negative." That was like 3 months ago. It
They
just
tested positively. Oh, okay,
yeah.
I see.
Yeah, it was kind of one of those things where it's like you don't really need to say that,
I just
you know.
I
Hint:
always remembered
orange.
there was an Office episode. There was an Office episode where Kevin was waiting to hear back if he had skin cancer, and so he finally got the call, and Michael Scott, of course, was like had to know what was going on, and so Kevin answers the call and gets off the call and says that the test results came back negative. And Michael Scott was just, he was up in arms. He was so horrified. And don't worry, we're going to fight this. And they're all like, and then it just cuts back to like one of the little talking heads. And he's like, so it turns out that negative is a positive thing. That would probably have been me.
Yeah.
Just saying. So I thought maybe I'd play another song. I'm not sure what, actually. I might, I'm gonna do something a little different. I was playing with another musician today, guy named Ian McNally, and he's definitely one hell of a guitar player. And we always end up doing this tune, and it's a tune that I've done 1,000 times, 1,000 ways, but we always end up kind of throwing it a little bit of a different way. So yeah, it's Ain't No Sunshine, but we give it a little bit of a reggae skank. Yeah. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. On the darkest sweet day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And so ain't no home anytime she goes away. Wonderless town where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. In the sunshine when she's gone. I was just saying no anytime she goes away. I know, 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 I know. Hey, don't leave your thing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. So she ain't home anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Bibbity bobbity boo. Yeah. So that was the slightly I don't know what you call it. A little bit of roots rock maybe. I don't know. Something like that. So I haven't even really been paying attention to the comments. I am so sorry. Yeah. I I saw Lauren was commenting about Florida, and I can't say that I didn't see that maybe coming. I'm waiting on Mike's response to that. Um,
I thought, what am I responding to? So I was reading something.
no. Me saying that.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It's like we're tracking a record. You're like, how is? I was like, what? Just give me a second.
No,
check
I gotta be honest.
Because I was reading something.
Because the amount of times that I might have done something wrong when you weren't paying attention, and then I get away with it, and then I end up hearing it later, and you're like, we'll deal with it.
That's what playlisting is for in Pro Tools.
Yes. That. So yeah, this is Sundays at 6. Thank you everybody that tunes in on Sundays. I know that it's sometimes a little late, and I'm not gonna say that that's because I'm a person that is tending to be late more often than not. That's not what I'm saying. Whether that's the truth or not, though, because I have started realizing that I'm late more often than I'm early. But that being said, I'm on time a lot too. So I don't know. I'm just rambling now. This is more for my own silliness than anything else. But with no further ado, the other thing that I wanted to say is thank you very much to everybody that's been sending in requests and stuff. I say it every week, but I do appreciate it. I like it. Gives me stuff to listen to, and stuff to learn. There's a lot of songs that it's weird that, and I'm sure Mike, you can probably agree with me on this one, that there's so many songs you don't think of, like until somebody says something and you're like, oh yeah, that song. And
it's a lot of songs. There's
a lot of songs. Yeah, 12 notes, but a lot of songs. And speaking of which, I had a request for an older one. Actually, this is another one that Mike mixed, and long before I had even close to expensive mics, and not Mike, too many Mike, but no, I sent Mike an album of just horribly produced songs, and he somehow made them sound good. But this is one of the ones that was on that. Somebody asked me to play this one. It was called Try to Be. It took too long figure out my ways. Now I'm caving in. As time goes on, it brings me so much pain to hear you cry again. Can't help it from crawling out of my skin. Feel like I'm losing again. I tried to be everything you wanted me to be. all my fault. Give me one more chance and you'll see I'll try to be. Coming home. Oh, and I think you're not that far. I'd do anything to keep your love. I'm alone. Oh, and I hope you're not that far. Do anything to keep your love. I can't help it from crawling out of my skin. Feel like I'm losing again. So try to be everything you wanted me to be. I'm falling short. I try to be the man I always needed you to see. It's all my fault. Give me one more chance and you'll see. I try to be, yeah. Oh, I try to be, yeah, trying to beg. Oh, I'll try to be, yeah. Coming home. Don't know where you are. And finally, I've had enough. All alone. Hope you're not there far. To anything to keep your love. So try to be everything you wanted me to be. I've fallen short. Try to be the man I always needed you to see. It's all my fault. So give me one more chance and you'll see. So give me one more chance and you'll see. Give me one more chance and you will see. Oh, I'll try to be. Shibby. Yeah. So I
I remember that tune. That's a good tune. I
I
like that
sometimes
tune.
remember it. I feel like sometimes I forget half of it. And that's another story altogether. But yeah, that was a lifetime ago. There were some good tunes on that album. I feel like
Feels
if we
like it.
intensified them up, we could definitely rock some of those out.
We could
But I
we
feel
could
like
explore that.
there's so many other
There's
songs that we may not
there's
get
a lot
to
of
those,
songs.
but either who.
We'll see.
Um, is there any questions before I go delve myself into a giant plate of ribs?
Mike Patterson was asking, isn't that song the one that went certified platinum? And I think what happened is the song came out, and then like iTunes at the time became unstable because the song was such a hit, and it may crash the whole internet.
It
and
might.
so they had to take it down for the good of the world and the internet and music listeners in general, because they were just like they were going to close the patent office, our
Oh,
patent
yeah.
office about 100 years ago. They were like, we may just stop releasing music altogether. We may just call it.
Well, and honestly, I think the biggest thing was it was in a lawsuit battle with Pepsi. Um, Pepsi was arguing that they actually came up with the song
They
first.
were trying to actually put the song into the can with the drink.
Well, and it was instead of try to be, it was supposed to be called try to pee.
So
And
they wanted not only the song to go into your ears, but also for you to straight up ingest it.
well, and they also like mainly they were trying to market it as a way for I don't know. I'm trying to think of something funny and I lost it.
So
Lost it.
I said I wouldn't do this, but I
What?
just want to show the dedication. The dedication of Brendan. Brendan, you leave Brendan alone for 2 seconds and he picks up
He's
his
got the
bass.
bass
If
in
it's
his
within
hand.
Well,
arm's
I'm not
reach,
doing anything. I might as well.
might as well practice.
What else am I doing?
Learning.
I'm just sitting here waiting for my moment. Dane, I was trying to think of something funny to say too about Pepsi, but I couldn't think of anything either. I was stumped.
Okay, that was awesome.
I get because on stream I could see Brendan his windows was closed down there, and I'm just like, where Brendan? Oh, Brendan's got his bass, of
I was
course.
trying to learn that song you're playing, Dane. It's nice, and I was like playing along, and I so wanted to
Of
come in,
course.
but it would just be ripping bass just at the wrong time, wrong note.
I feel like that would be kind of awesome more than not, just because of the fact that it's like come in the last chorus and everything drops out, everyone's system bottoms out.
Just gets blasted.
Well, and I'm trying to figure out the song too, so I'm like, oh, no, not that one. Oh, there, yeah, that's the one.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, Brendan was saying he'd like to try us all playing together at some time. I have a feeling how train wrecky that would be. But it would be pretty funny to see if we could smash through a tune
I
like
feel,
this with all
I was
the
thinking, I was
timing
thinking about
issues.
it, and I feel like if we were all on a click, then I think it might work better.
But there's a variance even with the live stream, because there's times
Well, there's
when
a
it
variance,
speeds up
but
to catch
if we're
up.
all off the right amount, it could
don't-
end up being kind of cool.
Yeah, I know we had the tech to put someone on the moon, but I don't think I had the tech to line all three of our cameras up to do that. I just think it'd be funny. It'd be pretty funny to try.
Yeah,
But
I'm definitely down
maybe
for
another
trying it.
maybe
You
another
guys-
time.
Your guys' mic audio is pretty solid. It's not like I don't know though. I don't know how it'd go.
It's the timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but again,
Well, and the one
we-
thing that's hard is you don't get the playback with like right now. I'm only listening to you guys on. Actually, you guys both have headphones on,
Yeah.
yeah,
so you hear me in headphones.
yeah.
Oh well, shit on a stick.
If
Guess
I just
I'll-
because I needed to get my earbuds are in the other room and my headphones were here, so it's not just because I want to look cool.
Yeah.
No, I
headphones
I
are-
totally just want to look cool. That's it.
So hold on, you guys are just full on.
Kelly's
implying
saying
that I
it'd be
just
so
don't-
much fun with three of you together in the room. We're working on that too.
Yeah.
I think in the near future there's going to be a full band live stream.
Well, we could if you guys were confirmed to be undiseased, but you're not. So
And man,
You're
I'll
right,
shove
Brendan.
that. I'll
Not like
shove
me.
that thing. I will shove that thing
Now you're
up
just
my
showing
nose
off,
hole.
Brendan.
that's not where it goes.
Wait,
Yeah. Wait a minute. What's the doctor been doing to me?
it's like
I got
B.
tested once a week.
B. You don't get tested in your b-hole.
Oh.
He's like, I'm COVID free.
No, if you want to know what it's
Well-
like, just take a really long Q-tip and touch your brain through your nostril with it.
But that's what I mean. I thought it went up through your nose hole.
They go in your nose hole. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does
Your
it does
nostril.
go in your nose hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
wouldn't mind.
it feels
tickling
like
my
it's
brain.
touching your prefrontal cortex there in the front there. So.
What's that? The lobotomy, the frontal lobotomy. Maybe I don't know. If I go in and get it done, I might come out just feeling just better than ever. That
I-
being said, I don't know that I have a whole lot of brain up at that front part. Anyways,
You do. That's what I
So-
learned. I thought maybe I didn't either, but guess what? I do.
Oh, you got some brain there.
Yep.
Fun enough.
It didn't hurt though.
That's
It just-
good.
It just really sucked.
Yeah.
And then I pulled over 5 minutes after I left and sneezed about 3-4 times. So
You think they
Sneezed
get
out.
mad if, as you're doing, even though if it didn't hurt, if you just started screaming?
people were freaking out. There was because I went to a drive-through one, and they only they pull one car in at a time. And the woman in front of me, they come up to the side of the car and they show you. They open it. It's a fresh package. It's a fresh brain poker, and they and the woman I heard her being like, ah. She like stopped for a second. The woman had to stop, get a new one, go in. She was like freaking out. I could hear her like, yeah, wasn't good.
That's
Just
funny.
assume a positive at that point.
Yeah.
you know?
I gotta be honest. I feel like we've spent longer in a McDonald's drive-through line.
We've spent some. We've had some. Yes, we spent.
That was always my pet peeve. It's like we're so close to being able to get to the hotel, and then it's like an hour in a McDonald's drive-through line.
Remember when
Honest-
you called them back, Dane? They screwed up the order.
Yeah, that
and
was-
you were-
That was where Burger Rage came from.
That was
Yeah,
the Burger
that's-
Rage.
That
yeah.
was the Burger
was the
Rage.
But no, the
original
worst,
Burger Rage.
honestly, the worst was that one drive-through and stupidly, we should have just not done it. We should have just gone to the hotel, and that was the same night that the hotel. We didn't actually get to go to that hotel because it was like you had to, like they were closed after a certain point or something like that. That
Oh.
night was just a cluster bang.
Oh yeah, no that one where you just roll in at the hotel at like 1 or 2 or 3 and it's not a big deal. But that particular motel, like their front desk like closed.
Yeah.
So we couldn't get our keys for a room or anything, and then
yeah, that
Brendan
one
and I
sucked.
stayed. You and Reed went to go like on a food trip, but the food trip was like
Yeah.
an hour away or something. It was hardcore.
And it was.
Oh, and we just
it was
slept in the van.
20-minute
Yeah.
drive
We-
to
we
the
got- they-
McDonald's.
Priceline got us another hotel.
It was insane.
but
It was a 20-minute
still,
drive to
yeah.
the McDonald's, and then we were in the line. We were in that line for the McDonald's for an hour and probably 20 minutes. Like, it was ridiculous. I definitely I wanted to give up halfway through, and we were crammed into a tiny car too.
Oh, yeah.
But
Bunch
Yeah.
of people trying to get
okay,
some
all of
clown.
this talk of food though, I'm dying of hungers.
Dane's hungry.
Yeah, I played 2 to 5 today and
Where'd you
raced
play?
home to get this all set up. And I can smell ribs from down here.
Now I'm hungry too.
Yeah.
I think that's
Well, anyways,
it's a good segue.
yes, exactly. Segue. Thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in to Sundays at 6. Thank you very much, Mike and B, for coming on. And
Oh, I thought you were gonna
'cause
like
I have
point to
say
us and be
it's-
like, Mike.
This is a lot more fun with just not me.
It is.
and-
StreamYard is fun. It's a
Yeah.
fun platform.
Yeah, I like it. And I'll definitely go and look at the questions that people have posted and stuff like that and get back to you guys. I need to figure out a system that I can like put it up here on a scrolling screen that just hangs above my head. But that'll
And get one of
come.
those stands for your phone. Put your phone.
Well, and
up.
I've got my computer's right here, but my eyesight is so terrible that that it is what it is. But anywho, once again, thank you to everybody and Mike and B, and so on behalf of the machine that is tense, I say to you, a good day.
Didn't practice this.
I
I
can't
think.
hear B
Sorry,
though.
I think. I have nothing here.
Ah,
All right.
just throw drumsticks at the camera. We'll be good. All right.
All right.
See you later, everybody. Let's see if I can do this. Oh,
I got it. I got it.
Bam!
I got it.
That's the backstage yumminess.